For a greenhouse, monitoring the temperature and humidity is extremely important. So let's look at how to get data from DHT temperature and humidity sensor probe. I'm going to connect to the Raspberry Pi using SSH. This how to connect using SSH is a prerequisite video and is available as part of this series. So I just do SSH pi@192.168.1.2. Pi is a default username that comes with Raspbian, and the password that is already included for the Pi user is Raspberry. So once I do this, I log into Raspberry Pi. I'm within Raspberry Pi. If I do ls, I can see the file system of the Raspberry Pi. Now to check whether Python is available on the Raspbian or no, all you need to do is type Python on the command line, press enter, and you should go into the Python shell. In this case, the installed Python is Python 2.7.9. If I want to check whether it's working properly or no, I can print hello, and the output is hello. So we know everything is working. We need to get out of this shell. For that, we press Ctrl Z. We are out of the shell. Now we are ready to execute our temperature and humidity sensor pro code. So for this, to run any Python program from the command line, I need to type Python space and the sensor's name or the program file's name. So now I begin to get temperature and humidity data. If you see, the temperature is around 28 degrees Celsius and the humidity is around 67%. This data keeps on coming continuously because of the way the code is written. So if I want to interrupt this code, all I do is press Ctrl C and we are out of this code. So let's quickly look at the code, the stock code that I have just used, and then we'll look at a Python lesson which will allow us to build the same code by ourselves and execute it automatically. So one text editor that is available by default on the Raspbian is Pico. So I do Pico, the file name of the sensor .py, enter, and I can see the code. This code is available on the Seed Studio website. Since we are using GroupPy, we need to import the GroupPy library. So this is the GroupPy module. This is how it's done. Then on the breakout board, as shown on the prerequisite video, there are multiple digital ports. So the one we are using on currently is digital port 4, so that's why it's written 4 here. If you're going to use other digital ports 1, 2 or 3, then you will need to put in the numbers accordingly. The reason why the data was being continuously printed on the command line is because of this while true, and what this while true does is keeps on repeating the loop as and when the true statement comes. So this loop can potentially go forever if the data keeps on coming from the temperature and humidity sensor. So this is where the temperature humidity data is taken, and this is printed on the command line. If there is an error, this code will exit with the error message.